Wow, that was a great morning, but now, my favourite time of the day, it is lunchtime. And John has made me a lunch. I'm really excited to see what it's going to be. It's under here. Shall I have a look? Oh, I'll just tuck this in so I don't get messy. Right, I've got, oh, pizza, pineapple, you know, some people like it, some people don't. An apple, okay, fruit bean. Not sure what this is, maybe a biscuit. Some chicken, right. An egg, this is a bit strange. I think that's a pork chop. And a hot dog, got orange juice. There we go. Oh, and corn on the cob. Brilliant. I am so thankful for my lunch, even if it is a bit weird. And we're going to be doing our craft song next, our prayer class. And Sarah is going to be talking to us about being thankful. So that should be awesome. Stay tuned, and there will be some jokes to follow as well as usual. Bye.
Hello, I'm Sarah. I'm part of the team at St Mary's Church. Virtual Holiday Club, not Holiday Club, Holiday Club Club. I think some of those words are what we're using to call it this year. So I'm here to help us with the prayer crafts today. Hooray! Now today's prayer craft is less making something and more of building a collection of things. I don't know if you like to collect things, I do, which is why my house is full of random stuff, but that's completely fine. We're going to use them to show how we can be thankful to God about loads of things by creating a little display, like a little gallery. Become curators. Yes, it's called the Thankfulness Gallery. Let's just look at my notes here. We're going to create a collection of objects, display them in our own gallery. I think we've got that, yes. Lots of things that we own have a special meaning for us. I'm the kind of person that if I pick up a stone off the floor, it becomes this special stone that I found on this special day on the way to the post box, and it's very wonderful depending on how wonderful it is. It's very exciting. So we kind of associate stories sometimes with things. So I have an example here. This, do we know what this is? This one is a part of a computer that I used to play games on growing up. I think this was maybe the second computer that we had, and it was very exciting. I did all my favourite stuff on it, and my dad used it as well. And my dad and I used to work on bits of programming for it together, so he'd sit there and try out all these different things, and I'd sit there and frantically make notes in case we got it wrong and had to revert, all that kind of thing. So this little green thing now reminds me of my dad. My dad's not with us anymore, but every time I look at this, I think about how thankful I am for my dad and his life. So it's really important. I thank God for these memories that this thing represents. Very interesting. So we're going to create a little gallery of objects like this. You might have something that's very special to you, that reminds you of a certain place or time. You will need, for this activity, the people in your household. Now, all the people in my household are out and about today. So there's me, and I'm going to use these Playmobil people to represent the other people in my household. So here's John, there he is, and here's Eve with the glasses on. There we go, let's put her there. This is something that you do all together as a group, as a family or a household, whoever lives in your house. You'll also need, per person, one special / favourite object. I'm going to go with my circuit board, my dad's circuit board. John loves cycling, so he can have this bike lock. He's not here, so I've had to choose for him, but that's okay. And Eve is very thankful, often, especially when she was very small, for her toys. And you know, they hold a special meaning. They mean you can't go to sleep without certain ones. So there we are. So between the three of us, we've already created a little collection of things. I'm just going to pop these guys over here where they can watch. In fact, why don't you guys have a sit down on these cushions like that? Yeah, well, that's not working. Anyway, fine. So we've got our collection of toys that we're thankful for. This one that shows my family that I'm thankful for. John loves a bit of the old cycling. It's not just because it's fun. There's lots of other reasons why we enjoy things. Maybe they give us a space to go out and explore God's world and find out new and exciting things about Him and about ourselves and the amazing things He can do through us. So that's the objects. Now then, I don't know if your house is full of tiny pieces of paper like mine, but we need some gift tags. Do you save Christmas cards and turn them into gift tags? You could use those. Alternatively, you could just use a little bit of cardboard, punch a hole in it, or a little bit of paper. Or you could use sticky notes. Sticky notes, so wonderful. They actually make this activity a little bit easier. So you'll need some gift tags, some felt tip pens or pencils. I think we'll have blue and purple, and some ribbon or string for tying the tags onto stuff. Now, I get the feeling this string is from last year's holiday club. So you could use that. You could use those little bits of ribbon that you get them on your clothes. They're really annoying. Use those, they're cute. Little scraps of wool, because of course we all have those in our house. You probably don't. Or, even easier, you could use pipe cleaners. Just be careful of the sharp ends. So, take a gift tag and a pen and your object and write a one-line prayer, something really simple. Thank you, God, for the thing that you want to thank him for. Or you could draw a picture. Pictures are always good, especially if you find writing a bit of hard work. So I'm going to write on here, thank you, God, for my family. That's the tag written. Then get a bit of ribbon or string or pipe cleaner, or if you're using sticky notes, just stick it right on, it's so good. Thread your tag on and then find a way to attach it to your object. Now this could be fun, although it does have holes in it, which I didn't realise before, so we'll pop that through there. Little twist there, I might make that into a bow, you know. You could make a gallery out of pipe cleaners made into the shapes of things that you want to thank God for. You could all dress up in dressing up clothes and take a family portrait and have that as your gallery. It's not the kind of thing that has to stay the same. You could add to it all the time. You could change it every week. So here's part one. This one's got a tag on it. And then the thing is, when you've done them all, find a shelf, or maybe there's a little table in your house, or you know, there's little radiator shelves or something like that, or a really big windowsill where you can arrange your items in a gallery so that they're on display, and every time you pass them you think, yeah, thank you God for all those wonderful things that you give us. Thank you for cycling. Thank you God for toys and fun and friends! Exclamation mark. Because all of those things are wonderful gifts that God gives us. I'm going to put that on there. So we've got, I mean, this is just on my table at home, but there's a little shelf. You know, the things it makes you think about the things that are around you. Maybe they have some meaning to somebody. Yeah. You could take a photo of your display and you could, yeah, like change it over time, like you say, add things, swap things, put in answers to prayer. Maybe you could use things to remind you to pray for certain people. We got a package from a friend in Hong Kong who sent us some lovely tissues. But when I see them in my handbag, I think of her and I remember to pray for her. And we're thankful for our holidays and the things that we've found that are unusual and fascinating to us from the seaside. Look, double shell. So everything is unique to your, you know, to you and your family, and God is so good that, you know, he just provides many, many things. And it's great to be thankful to him, just like the chap whose son was healed in our story today. So thank you for bearing with. I hope you have a lot of fun building your gallery, your thankfulness gallery. We'd love to see some pictures of them. If you'd like to share them with us, get an adult in your family to take a photo and send it to our virtual holiday club, not holiday club page. Make sure you get permission from everybody who's in your photo first, and people in photos of photos, just to make that clear. You've done a great job today. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you another time.
What do you call a boomerang that won't come back? A stick.
Captain, I've got nothing against your left leg.
Neither have I!
What starts with a T, ends with a T, and has tea in it? A teapot.
Hello, my name's Gordon. I'm going to tell you a joke. Where do sheep go to get their hair cut? To the barbers.
What did the buffalo say when he left his little boy at school? Bye, son.
Hi, did you see the other day where Matt tricked me with a pie? I thought I was getting a nice pie. Instead, I got shaving cream pie and it tasted horrible. But look, he's asleep. Here's my chance.
There.
Morning.
Ah.
What a good way to wake up.
I don't think so.
Yes.